Good evening, my fellow travelers on Spaceship Earth. It is I, and I am Guy. I'm coming to you live from Applewood Station, where it is a lovely closed road from exit 272. Oh, 10 degrees Celsius. I don't know why we got closed road instead, but we got closed road, so there's that. What do I know? I am here doing my homework. I hope you are as well. I will start music now and we will start our things. I'm uploading my essay at this moment. All right. Still uploading. Still uploading. Alrighty. Kind of going on here, putting on. It has hot in it. Nice. Sweet. So we are doing homework tonight, and what I'm doing right now is putting on the Ballad of the Anthropocene, which I'm just adjusting my camera. The Ballad of the Anthropocene would be a piece written by me for better or for worse, and composed by AI, which is really freaky and somewhat terrifying. But it is what it is. So I made the Ballad of the Anthropocene. Oh no, here we go again. They changed my FAFSA again. Every time they change my FAFSA, something goes weird. Waiting for everything to redo. I'm noticing Elena Svold. I'm not a bot. Ova. Trying to be a friend for me, because friends, that's what friends do, is randomly look at other people's profiles and say, oh yeah, I just saw your picture and you were so attractive that I had to post randomly on your whatever. All right. Yeah. All of that I agree. Whatever. Go. Continue. Let's see what we got. Let's see what they changed. Hey, my borrower defense is being discharged. That's useful. We changed all kinds of stuff. Okay, what did they change then? I'm like, okay, this is great, but what did you change? What did you change? It's like doing the we've changed stuff. Like what? It's saying it processed it on Christmas Day of last year. Why is it coming up now? What is your problem, you people? What is going on? Nothing has changed. I gotta call these guys tomorrow. Ugh. Hey, it likes it. I wonder if I can give like there we go. That's a better thumbnail. Nope. You guys do not get to see my Ballad of the Anthropocene. Well, you guys might get to see it because, hey, you know what's the best thing about using AI for music is like I cannot legally copyright it and don't want to. I'm only going to use it for stupid stuff. because I'm mad enough that they were screwing up everything with music or with this, but a song, nothing else. This was a fun experiment. All right. I have placed it on my YouTube channel. Hey Ray, how you doing, my friend? We are doing the Ballad of the Anthropocene. So, some user got me all into AI music, and I'm terrified of what I am learning about AI music. However, I just finished writing a poem for my final on my biology class, and just uploaded it to my teacher. All right. And I'm finishing the upload now. So, it's not great in which way? Oh, you sorted out your medical record. That doesn't sound good, man. That sounds worrying. Oh, you have a military checkout. Oh no. You have mandatory military service, don't you? Ugh. I'm sorry, man. There are a few benefits of being old, but that's one of them for me. You can't draft me anymore. I am too old to be drafted now. They wouldn't want me in there anyway. I'd likely just say, this is a bad idea. Let's all go home. I don't want you getting drafted. Although, if you do, I'll be here when you get back. I'm not going anywhere. And maybe, if it's like Korea's service, it won't be so bad. Mm, 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 mm. People do get killing? How do they get killed in the training camps? I feel like that's one of those. Auto grading? How are you auto grading me? One question requires grading. Yeah. I already graded it. Waiting for the grade. Okay. You're gonna make me worried here, bro. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. Why are people like that? Why do they do that? I get it. I understand. People are cranky. I'm sorry, man. Although, I mean, I guess technically we do too, from time to time. Man, she docked me like 5 points, 4 points. 4 points for being 31 minutes late submitting this to the system. All right. All right, we got to figure something out here, guys. Okay, I need. This does not give me. There you go. Just change the file format and I don't know what happened. It was corrupted. What do I know? We are going to do. This is our new problem child for tonight. Because we have a paper to write. We need to write it before midnight. Or hopefully before midnight, which probably won't actually happen. So Tomorrow, when I'm late to the show, you'll know why. So, because I'm probably going to stay up late tonight to finish this paper. And when I do, I'm going to have to stay up and do the stupid paper. We're going to save this as, save a copy. Ancient Civ. We're going to do new folder essay 4. I don't generally like it either, but meh. Lots of flickering. Yeah, what can you do? There's nothing you can do, really. So, okay, here's what we're doing. Here's us. We are orientation of cities. The in Mesoamerica. So, we were talking about ancient civilizations in class, and the professor kept bringing up cities of the Olmecs, the Toltecs, the Aztecs, and the Maya, which are all cities in middle Mexico, South Mexico, North Guatemala, a little bit of Honduras, and this is an ancient cultures class. So all of these are specifically, I gotta put to May. All of these are centered around Mesoamerica. Mesoamerica is the old name for the cultures in the area before the Spanish showed up, and before the English showed up, and before America got turned into America and stuff. So Mesoamerica is the name of that area. And when he kept bringing up the cities, the orientation of those cities was all 17 degrees off of true north. So each and every city that we kept bringing up, not all of them, but most of them, were oriented where the main road went exactly 17 degrees off true north. So I'm trying to figure out what was the concept, what was the or what would cause that to go 17 degrees off north. I mean, my theory, of course, is that magnetic north moves. So, right? Aliens, naturally. It's always aliens. Just saying. But yeah. Of course you're joking. So am I. But I mean, that it's fascinating to me because we do know that those cultures had astronomy. They had astronomy skills, but did they have, polar north skills? Well, the problem is we've got data that shows us where the polar north was. The question is, did it stay the same during the entire duration of Mesoamerica, which would be about 3500 BC to about 1500 AD, So for about 4,000 years, did that polar north stay the same? And if it didn't, was the polar north at 17 degrees off true north in 3500 BC? And if that's not true, then was it a stellar constellation that it was aimed at? Like, for example, Polaris. What comes up at 17 degrees off polar north? That's quite a ways up. And 3,500 years ago, our stars were in a slight, or 40, 45, 55, 5,500 years ago, the stars were in a slightly different orientation. So here is our thesis. All right. We're going to close that, save it, and then open you. And you are my new notepad. You are my notepad, my only notepad. You make me happy. Okay, and I'll put you here. And I'll put you here. All right. That way I've got you up here and a notepad there, and we can get this going. This is it. This is our last paper. It's for A&T Anthropology 1650. Oh my goodness. I'm going to real quickly. You decided to just become a cat in a sleeping room. That's fine. You stay there. You do you, boo. I am over here getting things. All right. Okay. I'm going to probably need to go downstairs and grab my notepad because I've got notes for it. And the notes just simply tell me what places each things are. But the honest to goodness truth is, I think we're done with school as far as this goes for this semester. So I need to just go downstairs, grab my notepad, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, Ray. My only notepad. You make me happy when skies are gray. All right. We got our notes. Notes. Going back over my notes. So, here are the cities in question: Tula, Palenque, I'm broadcasting, but what's up? La Venta, and Tehuacan. Man, that one's always tough. Tehuacan. All right. Those are the cities. And probably Chichen Itza. I did come back in when he did a redo of this. He went back over it again. Because there are a couple of other cities that he had on here too. Monte Alban was not rotated, which I find interesting. Camino Juyo. Oh no, Chichen Itza was. All right. So we've now gone through and identified it. There are a couple of other notes. What is my favorite city? You mean anywhere in the world? Because these are all cities in Mesoamerica. And I've never been to any of these cities, so I've only been to Mexico once. I wasn't terribly impressed, but okay. 811 3114 BC. From Mesoamerica, Chichen Itza. I think Chichen Itza, the temples are really cool. So I personally am kind of fond of that, but oh yeah, and it looks like Tenochtitlan was also rotated. Even though it was on Lake something. You know what's amazing? The Mexicans have a belief. The original Mexicans who settled Mexico City, which is the old city was Tenochtitlan. When they settled that, they had a legend that said that their promised land would be found when an eagle landed on a lake or on an island in a lake with a snake in its mouth. And it's so big of a deal. That's why their flag, if you look at the Mexico flag, it's got an eagle with a snake in its mouth. It's that myth. And so that happened when they came upon this lake. There was this eagle with a snake in its mouth in the middle of the lake. So they made their city there. That's where they made their city. And then they drained the lake. I'm like, this is part of your myth. Why would you destroy it? I don't understand. I just don't understand why you do that. It's so weird. Anyway, I don't get it. I don't know why they would destroy that. That just seems so strange. But I'm not involved in this, so what do I know, right? All right. While we're here, one of the things that we do have, I am learning all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'll bet you did. I bet you we all did. I'll bet you if we go back, we'd find all of us did it. And we're like, why did we do that? Why? And you just feel silly. And I don't know. Because I feel like we did something similar as well. I don't know. I'm curious what you did, though, that was similar in culture. All right. Chrome. All right. The keyword we're looking for here, magnetostratigraphic. That's a word. Magnetostratigraphic by year. See if we can get images. Oh. Just took the entire hill down. It was in the way. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about us, man. Sometimes we humans make me wonder sometime. I just don't know. Okay, magnetostratigraphy. $849,000 years. Oh no! Oh no! Oh man. Socialism failed because of the bulldozed hill. Yeah, I think I've got family that'd be just like that. Except it'd be capitalism, but yeah, same thing. It'd be exactly the same. Okay, 2.6 million years. See, all of this is way too wide. The net is too wide. This is all in the Pleistocene era. I mean, really, the net is way, way, way too wide. It's interesting and it always cracks me up. First of all, it makes me laugh because we are so the same. It doesn't, the words change, but it's always the same. You know what I mean? Like it never stops. It's always the same. And so it cracks me up every time because I'm like, well, whoa. No, see, still millions of years. In thousands of years. So we are at 0 to 200,000 years or 100,000 years. I only need 4. I need 5,000 years. Not 100. I need 5. Although it does look like no matter which way you head, it looks like even if you just look at the top part of the scale, we've got Tarantian. That just sounds terrifying, folks. But yeah, I don't need anything going back 2,200,000 years, 22 million years. I don't need it that far back. That's too far. I need... So the problem that I've got is I can get the stratigraphy for 1850 to today, or 25 million years ago to today, all in one chart. So they've got the data. I just can't seem to pull the data of the recent events. I needed to see when the North Pole moved, the magnetic North Pole, when it moved. And the page is crashing. The loop of late Jurassic, early Cretaceous. True polar wander. It's talking about between frickin' the late Cretaceous or the early Cretaceous and the late. I mean, you might as well talk about the dinosaur. Well, it is the dinosaur age, so. This is hominids. Still, 39 million years ago is when this starts. This data starts at 39 million years. I need more recent than that. Integrated Pliocene Pleistocene stratigraphy. Oh my god. Correlation of the data based on magnetic properties. How far down can you go? It's the tertiary. If I see the tertiary on here, we have issues. Yeah, I need to find out how much it moved by year, but the problem that I have is I either find it's 1800 to today, and that's it as one thing, or 50 million years ago to today, which means that all of my information is this little square right here, 2 pixels wide. Because I need to find where was the magnetic North Pole 5,200 years ago, 5,200 years ago. So it needs to be more than 1800, because the 1800s were only 100 years ago, 150 years ago. And so I need to find a bigger chart than that, but a smaller chart than 59 million, that's way too big. Maybe this will show it. It's kind of cool. Not the stuff I'm looking for, but that's still kind of cool. Because our magnetic North Pole moves, but not a lot. And they've got the data. Because, see, I mean, if you look here, this chart has it. It's right here in this one piece right there. This is the section I need. Just this section. That's all. But it doesn't help to zoom in, because all you end up with is this. It's not helpful. Right? Because it just gets more and more ridiculous. I mean, because this is the Holocene. So right here, this purple line and above is the Holocene. So yeah, see, this isn't going to help me. So that's not helping us. And then these charts here, I mean, at least it's got the Miocene on it, but it doesn't even have the Holocene. Oh gosh. That means we're not even in. And this is in millions of years. I mean, even this, 23 million years to 28 million years is this section. There's just no way to pull that kind of data. Which is why this paper has taken me an inordinately long time to make. Because we've got the data, you can see it there. The data is there, it's just that it's too low resolution because it's showing too much. It's too big. There has to be, yeah. Stratigraphy in hundreds of years. Maybe? That's millions. From 1,000,000 years to 1,000, maybe. Maybe. Yes, I accept the cookies. And the page is not found. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been recorded. I just don't know how to recover it. Because this is all in millions. Right? That's 10 to the 5th years. It's closer. So mostly what they're trying to show using the magnetostratigraphy is they're looking to show when the polar north changed, because every so often our North Pole becomes our South Pole. We become a dipole and we flip. And so when that happens, they're trying to show that, but that happens every millions of years. So they don't need to show it in a smaller scale, you know. Maybe this website will tell me something. Yes, I accept all the cookies. Thank you. Yeah, because so here's where 10 to the 5th years, so that's still quite a few. Yeah, but it is showing that we were at, yeah, let's go the other direction anyway, so it doesn't really matter. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I have to source it because it's going to be a science paper, so it's got to be sourced. These are in kiloyears. So 80,000 years. Although 10,000 years would at least give me enough to maneuver through some of it. Like, oh, see if I can save the image. Maybe. If I can save the image, that could be useful. Because even then, this is the first 10,000 years, right? So if I took half of it, we're at 5,000 years. I could probably break this down. That's a reversal rate. If it's talking about the Pleistocene, it is far, far, far too broad for me to use. Let's see what we've got. Oh, crap. The polarity switches every 5,000 years, so that's what I need. Let's do 6,000. 7,000 just to get it out of that number. Oh, I picked a magic number. Look at me. Somebody just gave me a big bunch of numbers. I feel like this is one of those things where I'm going to regret my life choices messing with this. I need their figure 1. Because this is it. This is what I'm looking for right here. The problem is they want me to buy the stupid piece of paper, and I'm not going to. I mean, technically, I could probably get it through. It says access through your institution, but I have no earthly idea how to do that. So I'm going to pull up the first continuous global spherical harmonic field models based on archaeological and paleomagnetic data, including the absolute intensity compilation by Genevieve et al., had been developed. Cal S7K.2. This is what I need to be looking up. Oh. Let's see if there's an image. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Now we're in the right period. Yeah. This is temperature data, though. But I think this is it. Archaeomagnetic. That's the word we wanted. So this is North America's declination. There's a dip right here. We'll save this image, shall we? Shall we? We'll source the publication. Site. That's what I'm looking for. Better. Let's see if this data gives me anything I want. Archaeomagnetic intensity. I'm going to save that too, but I don't think that's what we're looking for. I think that that's not the field. No, that's just the locations of. I don't need that. Okay. That might have been what we needed. I will corroborate it with other data just to make sure. Still 10,000 years at the start on that one. That's not paleo data that I need. Interesting. There is literally a line here. It says Mesoamerica. And I will take that data just in the off chance that it helps me out because I'm headed for Mesoamerica. Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Sometimes we get these interesting kind of, I don't know, weird things where somebody just happens to know what to do with these things. And you're like, how did you guys know this? You know? And that's what intrigues me about this particular paper, right? I mean, I'm intrigued by that. Because if it is, that's a thing. That's part of what makes this fascinating. That's water depth. I don't know yet. So I can do uh, a star chart reading much better than I can do Earth core sample readings. So I'm doing the hard stuff first because stuff that involves stars is actually kind of easy for me. So the astronomy pieces will be simple. If I rule out this, then if I rule out this, then it should be, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Ooh. Um, no, I think, eh, so here's kind of what's happening. Let me actually find this for you because this will make a little more sense. If we look at the map of Teotihuacan, the Avenue of the Dead runs this direction. This is 17 degrees off of true north. So the map that you're looking at is the top of the map is north, the bottom is south. This is 17 degrees off. And it's consistent through every city, right? So every city that they've got, all of them have these weird, it's exactly 17 degrees off of true north. The problem is our polar pivot is 22 degrees. So that's not, we're 22 degrees off tilt. So there shouldn't be a star up there that it's following, because in theory you would follow a star, but the stars would either move. Anything at 17 degrees off tilt would move. So you couldn't, your street would do this all day long, right? So you can't do that. That's not a thing we can do. So that's sort of what's going on here. And that's why I'm kind of looking at this and going, what is going on with these cities? I find this interesting because this map says north is this way. So, that's because that's not. This is Palenque. So the Palenque is not set the same way. So we can remove Palenque. Because some of these were and some of these were. Yeah. I mean, it could just be, but 17 degrees off north is also not the sun. You know what I mean? Like, the sun's going to be at 90 degrees. It's not going to be at 17 ever. 17's really close to the North Pole, and the sun never rises in the north. even... Oh, that's not it. That's a side view. It's like, that's a weird shape too. Although that also kind of makes me think, no, wait a minute. Teotihuacan. I feel like this is going to be a problem. Yep, that's what I figured. It even literally says the Temple of Quetzalcoatl. Just saying. Damn. Okay, now we're going to try to find a map of Tula. Right? Probably not Moscow. I'm just saying. It's going to have to be. There we go. Probably not Russia. I'm just taking a shot here. I mean, maybe. Anything could happen. And there again, off by 17 degrees. See what I mean? Isn't that weird? You're gonna let me save that? Okay, I'm kind of shocked by that, but okay. All right. La Venta. Let's check La Venta. Nothing else. This fascinates me every time. This kind of stuff. La Venta may be straight. Let's see. It's not. It's off to the left, though. That's... La Venta's younger. Which would be interesting. Like, I'm kind of curious about that. If La Venta's going the other direction, maybe they were going magnetic north. I have to figure out when La Venta was settled. Here we go again with they try to straighten the city and they end up with north going off to the right. La Venta? Yeah, La Venta would have been, I mean, not exactly the same culture. It's a little later on. Because La Venta and Tikal was before El Mirador, and Palenque was after that, and Chichen Itza was later by a lot. It was before this. La Venta was first. Maybe? Maybe not. Let's see. When were these? I have to go back through my notes. That's why I took notes. Take copious notes. Always take notes in class. Maybe the knowledge didn't pass on. I always wonder these things too. So all of these are in the Oaxaca phase. Started with. Okay. The Oaxaca phase starts with La Venta declining. So the first phase, okay, that's why, because these are the first culture phases. So La Venta is first. So let's go ahead and straighten out our phases first. If we're going to do all this, let's do this stuff. La Venta was. So La Venta was not the name of the city at the time. I don't know if anybody knows what the name of the city was. Because La Venta is the Spanish name. So this is 1,000. Maybe. I mean, maybe they just didn't hand it through. Or maybe the religion changed. 1,000 to 400. Yeah. BC. Which would explain why La Venta is different. But if they're chasing the tilt of the planet, San Jose Magot. Which I don't think San Jose Magot did what they thought it was going to do. My nose itches. 700 to 400. So we don't need to worry about that because it's going to go down. Tijuan is next. And that's 550 BC. That's my thought too, is maybe they just didn't pass it through, or maybe something changed, or who knows. Anything could have happened. But Monte Alban did not have it. Monte Alban. The Maya are markedly later. So, but La Venta and Teotihuacan were tilted, but La Venta is tilted to the other direction. Okay, and then we enter into the Mayan period. Who's between these two periods? See, I've got all my notes. Maybe. I like the bad boys. People. So, we're only looking at La Venta through Teotihuacan. That's all we need to do at this point in time. And then Zapotec. I don't have to mess with them. Weird. Okay, so the first state was El Mirador. And that is Nakbe. That Kamel Juyu. So in the middle here, we have Kamel Juyu. Kamino Juyu. And Kamino Juyu is on the trade route down south and over, but it's also oriented that way. So let's see if I can't find that map while we're at it. Kamino Juyu. And you see, this isn't looking promising now, is it? The problem is Caminel Juyu is in Guatemala. Probably take Mexico out, and that'll help us a lot. Okay, I have to take a snapshot of this because it's not gonna. But again, if we look at the Palangana, it's also turned. There's two plazas on either side, and it's got a cut through the center of it. Not only that, it looks like the Acropolis and Lake Miraflores are all in the same line. But what's most interesting is this looks natural. Like it looks like because these are all geology lines. So these are all altitude lines. But I'm curious to see if this ends up being 17 degrees off center. I'd be curious. Oh, hey. Save you. Oh, hey, yeah. I can save that. Nice. And here's Kalamajoo. Man, this is miserable. Well, it's not miserable. I'm enjoying the heck out of this. I just can't. I'm getting tired and I can't sleep because I got to finish this. All right. Oh, you got the Mesoamerica's magnetism site working? There's a Mesoamerica magnetism site? Really? Yeah, spell it right. Helps you a whole lot if you do spell it right. Mer. Oh, because it's this crashes out. I see what you're saying. Mesmerism. The azimuth from the principal pyramid to the south stela marked the winter solstice. Ah, Eta Draconis in Pleiades. Well, here's the thing. Monte Alto's. Oh, yeah, the one's crashed. Yeah, I'll do that. Should probably spell it right. And get this link. Myrrh. What we may have to do is. It's only subscription. That's funny. I don't know if this will work in Wayback. Let's see if that'll work in the Wayback. Yeah, it doesn't have it really here. Yeah, that's fine. We tried. I'm not that worried yet. There was something on Wikipedia about it that was fascinating. I think I'm still getting the same things. Was it? Wasn't Mesoamerica. It was. No. Not one of the ones we have up there. Crap. It's like, can you spell anything? No. Apparently, I cannot spell. Who knows? I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. Oh, man. Dang it. I had something and then I got all caught up in this other thing. Yeah, we have Discord. There's even a channel. Let me give you a channel for us, Ray. I can't believe you're not on the Discord channel, Ray. How are you not on the Discord channel? I feel bad that I have never invited you to our Discord channel, Ray. There. Come join our Discord. You probably should leave the Discord open, though. Well, yeah, except that we like to keep everybody in our Discord. I mean, they're not like a Discord never done. Monte Alto. There we go. That's what I was after. This is where I was before, and it said something about it. Alignments, 15 plain stelas. Here is some information that's interesting because I'm going to regret my life choices on this one because I feel like we're going to find out it's something simple and dumb and doesn't require a whole lot. You're not here. Why are you not here? You having problems? You can get in, yeah? You haven't joined yet. That's why I'm wondering. Okay. Oh, you're downloading 20 updates. Gotcha. As long as you're not lost, I don't care. We're good. You can do what you need to do. Nom nom nom. Huh. Look at you. I can wave at you now. Look at me waving at you. I'm afraid they may have already figured it out, which is fine. I'm okay with that. There's nothing wrong with being wrong on my hypothesis. That's still considered a very much a legal thing. Oh, that's all right. I'm chasing this down. Should have marked the city we were in. Are you messaging me, PMing me? I mean, I guess you can. That's certainly an unknown option here, but Why do I care about birds? What is the bird? I don't understand the birds. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll friend you. You're Ray. I'll friend you. Oh, can I change your name in the server to Ray? Just post in the archive. It's fine. There really aren't that many people who use our Discord server. And it is the duck pond. Thanks. I gotta try this. Wait. Change nickname? Do not change them unless you're enforcing a naming system or clearing a bad nickname. Wait. What? Nicknames are visible to everyone on this server. Do not change them unless you're enforcing a naming system or clearing a bad nickname. Well, you're not really doing a bad nickname thing. I don't know. That seems meaner than it should be. Maybe I won't change your name. Mongolian subreddit Discord. That's not going to end well. Hey, you don't have to do it. I was just all of a sudden it sounded so like totalitarian, like, you know, we will now change your name because you have gone wrong, Ray. You did it wrong. And I'm like, that seems so brutal. Yeah, see, that just crashes no matter which way you do it. Hmm. Interesting. Mongolian subreddit is crazy. I can only imagine, my friend. I can only imagine. Oh, it's 9 degrees outside. I want to open my door. That's cool. 9 degrees is nice. Nice. Saw the most racist comment. Oh, that sounds horrible. People are weird. Well, that's interesting. it's interesting because the Kazakh minority has been like, not, I don't want to say like minimized, but that's an ongoing issue. All right. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's like, I don't know why people have to, well, I know exactly why they do it. They do it because fear is drummed up. Fear is a very useful tool. I've said this many times. It's very useful to make people afraid. They will do things that you want them to do. Somewhere along the line, Kazakhstan ended up being on the wrong end of these fear sticks, fear, and I don't know. And so it's like, but what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, people are people. It doesn't really matter where you're from. And what it is that people believe that if you belong to a country, you believe the bad things that that country tells you to believe, and therefore you will attack them or hurt them. And so they are afraid of you, and they should attack you first so that they don't have to get it. Wow, they even tag the members by ethnicity. Ugh. That'd be illegal here. You can't do that. Hey, you could say you were Kazakh, but no one could tag you as Kazakh here. That'd be illegal. Nope, 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 nope. Not allowed to do that here. That'd be illegal. So illegal. Hey, Donald. Ray is talking about how people are being in his discords, in the Discord server he's on. They're tagging them by ethnicity. And I was saying that'd be illegal in America. And they're being exclusionary by race. And so that's what we're saying. That would be so illegal here. Wouldn't be allowed. Yeah, I'm going to have to go to bed here pretty well. I'm going to have to bow out, try really, really, really. You just lie? What do you mean you just lie? Oh man, my nose. Oh, I get it now. There we go. Binge watching at SH1. All right. I don't know what we're coming up with here, but I'm feeling kind of like I have discovered. I may have discovered what's going on. I feel like. SG1. Oh, Stargate. I feel like I've found out what's going on and I'm not happy because I think that my whole theory is going down and going down in flames here, guys. I think my entire theory is going down in flames. Flames, I tell you, flames. That's all right. I can still write a scientific paper on how I was wrong. And how in my research I discovered that I was wrong. And I can also double check to verify that 17 degrees off true north would indicate an alignment with Pleiades. It is the witching hour, which means I will be doing the stuff. That's what it means. Well, I'm working all weekend, so I need to finish this one thing and then I'll be able to go to bed, but I gotta finish that first. So, all right. I'm gonna have to go, but I'm glad that you guys were all here. I'm glad I got to see you for just a little bit there, Donald. Always good to see you there. And I probably ought to heading on. Where's the other thingy? Oh, there's the other thingy. I gotta find like the control panels. It's good to see you guys. I hope to see you guys all next week. Next week I'm not doing much, so that'll be actually kind of cool. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful week week. I may be on late tomorrow, but we'll see. And as always, keep your eyes on the stars. Bye bye, guys.